Gary, that very much felt like the story of the last couple of home games. Just give us your thoughts on that game.
Yeah, I didn't think it was in the sense of our performance. I thought we performed extremely well. I think it's pretty clear we give a terrible goal away early in the game, and then Wigan just sit in and camp for the rest of the game. We control the game, we create opportunities, crosses, shots. I think over 20 shots, only 4 on target. So it's clear in the final third we need to be more clinical, and we can't give teams a goal start or it becomes very difficult when they slow the game down and play the way they did. So very clear on what happened in the game, very clear on the effort, the application, the desire for the players. I thought it was outstanding, so we can't fault that. What we can fault is little details in the final third and not conceding first. It's a kind of habit we've got into recently, and you're always chasing the game at that point.
I think you could feel the frustration of the crowd when that early goal went in. It just seemed to suck out the early energy, both from the crowd and the players, that was seeming to building in that first 5 minutes.
Yeah, I thought we started the game really well. I didn't think that there was an issue in the game. I thought we were in control. They were clearly playing long balls onto Sweens with Stones and trying to use his physicality. They were trying to hit us on the counter-attack, so we knew exactly what their game plan was. We just gifted them that first goal, which allows them to play the way they played. So from our point of view, we have to be better in that early period, and when we lose possession we have to stop the game higher up the pitch or defend better when they break, and then second half we have to be better in the final third and more clinical with our chances.
As you mentioned in your first answer, it was 29 shots, 4 on target, but those 4 on target didn't come till very, very late in the game. Is that frustrating for you that we weren't looking to create chances early enough?
Yeah, we have to be better. We have to be penetrate better. We have to, instead of going round all the time, we have to try and go through teams and penetrate more. I think we have good opportunities to do that, and we choose a safer option. So again, another area we can improve. But as a team that hasn't played together much, it's Admiral Musgrave's first start, and it's other players who haven't played many games together. So we are still continuing to develop. We obviously have to be better in terms of recent results, but I still believe in this group of players from that performance with better details in the final third, and obviously try to keep a clean sheet and get back to that mentality that we had earlier in the season.
I think Admiral had only played 23 minutes for us before starting today's game. Very much still finding his feet, but perhaps didn't quite have the impact you'd hoped for today.
I thought he gave everything. He worked extremely hard. He's not trained a lot. He's nowhere near 100% fit. So I'm delighted that he's on the pitch. Delighted that he got so many minutes, and hopefully he will feel the benefit of that. And we believe in his ability to get us goals and be that number 9 that can be a real threat in this league.
Clearly 5 defeats in a row makes for poor reading, but I mean, how do you think we get out of the position that we find ourselves in?
Win a game. Keep doing what we're doing, keep believing in the process, be better in the details. Football matches are won and lost on details. Early season we were keeping clean sheets, we were very hard to break down defensively, and too often we give the opposition a goal start, and it's very hard from there. So that is clear, we have to be better at that, and in the final third attack with the same kind of numbers and the same plan, but just with more intensity and more belief when we get in there.
The international break, I think we hoped and expected that we'd be able to turn a corner from recent form, and I know you were pleased with what you'd seen on the training field over that 2-week period. Why do you think we've not replicated that today?
Yeah, I think we did. I think we played very well. I think we did a lot of things we asked of the players. I think they kept going. Giving a team a goal start the way they played is very difficult. I can't fault the players' effort. I don't think it was a bad performance. I think it was details that cost us the game today, and we have to make sure that we turn those details in our favour.
In that respect then, does credit go to Wigan for how they managed the game?
I don't think it's credit. I think the referee needs to look at himself. They managed the game by slowing it down after 20 minutes. They say they didn't, but it became a little bit embarrassing, if I'm being honest. It's not the club that I knew. It's not the way that I knew that club plays. They were very slow. Every single player went down at least once, and they were very clever in their approach. So all credit to them, they won the game, but it's not the way I would want to win a game, and I think the referee has to deal with it better.
As always in football, and to end on a positive, there's always another game around the corner. there's an opportunity now at Derby to put things right.
There is. I said that to the players. I said they're all disappointed. We're all, we all need to change this run, but the only way you do that is by sticking together, by getting on the training pitch again, and looking at those moments where we can be better, and the fine details of football in both boxes, and try and get that right. I still believe in this group of players. I still see lots of energy, lots of belief in what we're trying to do. It's just making sure that we turn those opportunities into goals and we get back to getting clean sheets like we did early season.